Climate directly contributed to changes in body size and indirectly to brain size throughout human evolution. People have developed bigger body sizes in colder areas and more modest bodies in hotter districts, with cerebrum size showing little relationship with temperature, however rather being related with biotic changes related with temperature patterns. Human body size has vacillated altogether in the course of the most recent million years and is emphatically connected to temperature. Human development has been a central control since the beginnings of science itself. Quite compelling is the inquiries on how and why the human body and cerebrum have advanced to become what they are today. New examination distributed in the diary Nature Communications by a global and interdisciplinary group of specialists, driven by Dr. Manuel Will from the Department of Early Prehistory and Quaternary Ecology, the University of Tübingen in Germany, and associates from Cambridge, New Zealand, and Canada, has uncovered new bits of knowledge into human advancement and what drives it. The group gathered estimations of body and mind size from more than 300 fossils from the class Homo found across the globe and consolidated this information with a remaking of the world's local environments in the course of the most recent million years. This course of events coordinates with the early beginnings of human advancement and was described by radical changes in environment. Surely, Homo sapiens is thought to have advanced first around 300,000 years prior in East Africa. Yet the variety Homo itself has existed any longer before that and incorporates related species, for example, Homo habilis and Homo erectus. A characterizing attribute of the Homo sort is a vertical pattern of expanding body and mind sizes comparative with different species, for example, Homo habilis. Examining the fundamental reasons is accordingly of specific worth in understanding our own species and what drives it to change over the long run. In the current investigation, the group had the option to analyze such elements by coordinating with the particular environment experienced by each fossil they gathered when it was a living person. Partner fossils with environment showed that the normal body size of people has vacillated altogether, with bigger bodies advancing in colder districts. This is believed to be because of the buffering of bigger body sizes against colder temperatures, as less warmth is lost from a body when its mass is enormous comparative with its surface region. Our examination shows that environment, especially temperature, has been the fundamental driver of changes in body size for as far back as million years. We can see from individuals living today that those in hotter environments will in general be more modest, and those living in colder environments will in general be greater. We presently realize that similar climatic impacts have been busy working throughout the previous million years. Educator Andrea Manica, University of Cambridge. Sensational changes in cerebrum size, yet not pair with body size. Study surveys the effect of spasm concealment on mind utilitarian availability in Tourette condition. Coronavirus inoculation might be stemming advancement of fitter SARS-CoV-2 variations. Study tracks down a neural circuit for otherworldliness and strictness. The scientists then, at that point, took a gander at the relationship between natural factors and cerebrum size in the family Homo. Yet connections were by and large powerless. The size of the mind showed connections with biotic factors all things considered, with bigger cerebrums of the Homo sort related with natural surroundings with less vegetation, similar to open steppes and fields, yet additionally in biologically more steady regions. Utilizing archaeological information, such outcomes show that people living in these environments chased huge creatures as food, an unsafe and complex errand that may have driven the advancement of bigger cerebrums. To be sure, the steady following, distinguishing, and catching of enormous creatures for endurance requires calibrating of tactile abilities from running an actual battle to the utilization of visual and olfactory signs, which become more troublesome in complex living spaces offering cover. For example, we tracked down that various components decide cerebrum size and body size, they're not under similar developmental pressing factors. The climate impacts our body size than our cerebrum size, said Dr. Manuel Will. He added, there is a circuitous ecological impact on mind size in more steady and open regions. The quantity of supplements acquired from the climate must be adequate to take into consideration the upkeep and development of our huge and especially energy-requesting cerebrums. The discoveries, consequently, support the way that non-ecological components addressed a more significant driver for bigger cerebrums than environment factors did. Further factors that could be of impact might be added to the rundown, including the psychological difficulties of progressively complex public activities, more assorted eating regimens, and more modern innovation. The scientists say there is acceptable proof that the human body and mind size keep on developing. Right now, normal bigger-bodied individuals live in colder environments. However, changes may happen as changing worldwide temperatures may influence noticed patterns. In addition, mind size gives off an impression of being contracting since the start of the Holocene, around 11,650 years prior, likely connected with the expanded reliance on innovation. This will probably proceed because of the re-evaluating of complex errands to PCs, which may make cerebrums recoil much more over the course of the following not many thousand years. It's enjoyable to theorize about what will end up bodying and mind sizes later on, yet we ought to be mindful so as not to extrapolate an excessive amount of dependent on the most recent million years on the grounds that so numerous components can change. Future examinations may keep on analyzing new and arising fossils and could consider different variables that might actually have assumed a part in human development, for example, the interbreeding with different species including Neanderthals, which might have added to changes in body size in colder locales. Seeing how bodies and minds developed may along these lines give important knowledge into understanding the basic pressing factors related with morphological changes in people.